So welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're not a subscriber yet, hit that button so you don't miss videos like this, as well as other ones that really help support the channel. I've been putting off doing this for a while just because I know of the commitment that it's going to take, but I think it's something that needs to be done for my sanity and for my surroundings in general. But it's time to do the great purge of everything in my collection. Now, when I say purge, I don't mean a sell-off of everything. It's more of a decluttering, downsizing, eliminating the stuff that I just no longer have an interest in, or is doubles that I didn't know about, or whatever other reason I have that it's lying around and just cluttering up my space. I think for those of you that are collectors, you know that over time, stuff can just sort of surprise you and sort of build up over time and just sort of become overwhelming to the point of where you don't really enjoy collecting anymore. And I enjoy it, but I don't like looking at my stuff. Looking at my shelves and stuff here, and I've got stacks of, say, games with games in front of them, or books with stuff behind them, or stuff's on the floor. And I don't do a lot of collecting in terms of variety. Like I've got, say for music, I've got vinyl, CDs, cassettes, and then music equipment, or like say music players, like my CD Walkman collection or my cassette player collection. Stuff like that could be trimmed down. Games that I'm no longer interested in playing or having in my collection, or vinyl, which is doubles or triples in some cases, or toys that I've collected and then just sort of, you know, haven't looked at them or had them stored away for a while, or Transformers that I bought, and then you know, sort of shied away from maybe that particular piece of storyline or whatever it is with them, and I'm no longer interested in that particular line that they've gone down. So anyway, I hope you guys find this interesting. What we're going to do today is start with the vinyl, because that's the most prevalent and in my face, because I've got it not only in my music cabinet, under my desk, beside my desk, behind my desk on the floor, behind my guitar. It's taken up a lot of space. I know there's a lot of double. I've already done like an Excel spreadsheet, but I think I've screwed up my recording of it. So what we're going to do today is go through all of my vinyl. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just going to show it. That way I can go back later, go through this video, do one final check, eliminate the doubles and triples, as well as maybe pieces that I no longer have any interest in or want to have in my collection. So that's how it's going to be. Let's get going with this. Like I said, we're not going to take our time with this. We're just sort of going to go through it. Otherwise, this could be like a 2-hour video. But anyway, and then when we're done everything, not just this, but everything in my collection, maybe we can do like a tally, or as we go through it, a tally of profit of stuff that I sell off, and then we can take a look at the final total and maybe put that towards getting ourselves maybe 1 or 2 or 3 nice things that we've always wanted to have. So without further ado, let's start the great purge, or decluttering. I like purge. Purge sounds better. Of parts of my collection, starting with the vinyl. Here's the first one. Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band Live 75 to 85. The 5 LP. The 5 LP set. Let's put this over here for now, because I don't want that one to get squished because it's a box. These are in no particular order. Believe me, my collection of vinyl is so strewn all over the place that it's ridiculous. Jimi Hendrix Experience. Are you experienced? Judas Priest, Hell Bent for Leather. Maybe I can tell you if I've listened to this yet since I picked it up or not. I have not listened to those two. I haven't listened to this one, Judas Priest, Sin After Sin. I haven't listened to this one, Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. It's probably easier if I tell you the ones I've listened to. So if I don't say that, just count it as I haven't listened to this yet since I've added it to the collection. Bob Marley and the Wailers, Exodus. Obviously, at one point I may have listened to it on CD or whatever, but yes, Fragile. Guess Who, American Woman. Black Sabbath, Never Say Die. One of my favorite album covers, by the way. REO Speedwagon, High Infidelity. Christ. Heart, Dreamboat, Annie. What is this, a double? So that's a thick one, jeez. That's a gatefold. Heart, Little Queen. Aerosmith, Get Your Wings. I'd really like to get another bookshelf and alphabetize all the stuff. Aerosmith, Draw the Line. This must be their. This must be their first album, Aerosmith. Beatles, Help. Hendrix, the Jimi Hendrix Experience, Electric Ladyland. Put a backup cover there. Fun stuff. Jimi Hendrix, Crash Landing. Obviously, these ones are in order. Jimi Hendrix, Jimmy. Stones, Dirty Work. And Run DMC, 12-inch single, Walk This Way. All right, stack number one. And we'll be right back with number two. All right, so on with the next section, starting off with AC/DC, Back in Black. That's an easy one. How was this? Chicago 9, Greatest Hits. Chicago. But Beatles, Real Music. Oh, you'll notice on that first stack, I haven't listened to any single one of those since I've added them to the collection, and so far nothing here either. John Prine, Sweet Revenge. Zeppelin. I wish they number these. What's that? I wish they number these things. Zeppelin 4. Never remember. Neil Diamond, You Don't Bring Me Flowers. See, this is like an example of I enjoy, I guess, his greatest hits kind of thing where everyone else does. But this wouldn't be like one I would put in. So this could be like added to the pile. Just really need to start figuring out what I'm going to listen to and what I'm not going to listen to. 2001 Space Odyssey, music from the motion picture soundtrack. Jimmy Buffett, Changes in Latitudes, Changes in Attitudes. Chicago Ultimate Collection. Bob Seger, Night Moves. Beatles at the Hollywood Bowl. I may have thrown in Night Moves and listened to it since I've picked it up. Lou Reed Live. Lou Reed, Rock and Roll Animal. And I don't collect for value. If you guys are wondering if there's any rhyme or reason to what I have, I don't collect for value. I don't know what any of my stuff is worth, if anything. Maybe the odd one here and there, I don't know. If anybody wants to let me know, throw it down in the comments. But really, I just collect because it's either cool front cover artwork, or I like the band, or I like the music, kind of thing, right? Rush, Grace Under Pressure. Styx, Paradise Theater. John Prine, Bruised Orange. Toto, Hydra. See, like this is, I don't mind a couple of Toto songs, but I don't think I know any song on this one album. So is that one that I need to throw away? Here's one that's not even opened. AC/DC Live at River Plate. Here's another one that's still not opened. Bob Dylan and Friends, Decades Live. Johnny Cash at Folsom Prison. Springsteen and the Street Band, Hammersmith Odeon London 75. I have listened to portions of this one, so that's keeping track. 3. This one I have listened to. Fleetwood Mac, Rumors, one of my favorite albums. Super Hot, Stevie Nicks back in the day. So what's that? 1, 2, that's 3 that I've listened to. This one I have, or I'm pretty sure I have, AC/DC, If You Want Blood, You Got It. So we're up to 4 albums I've listened to since I've added them to the collection. Rush, Signals. All right, on pile 3. All right, let's keep the train rolling here. Next pile, we're starting off with AC/DC, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. This one I think I have listened to. So that's up to 5 that we've listened to. This was 6. Springsteen, The River. So that's 6 I've listened to. Willie Nelson, Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Foreigner. London Town by Wings. I don't know if I listened to them. Doors, Waiting for the Sun. What did I say? We're up to 6. Did I listen? Springsteen, Letter to You. This one I have listened to. What's that? 6? 7? Bob Seger, Against the Wind. Fleetwood Mac, Tusk. Zeppelin, Houses of the Holy. Zeppelin, Presence. Zeppelin 3. Black Sabbath, Technical Ecstasy. Bowie, Diamond Dogs. What are the Beatles? Abbey Road. David Bowie, Space Odyssey. Oddity. Sorry. I always say Odyssey. Muddy Waters, King B. What is this? 1981. Heart Magazine. think I've thrown this one in. So we're up to what, 7? AC/DC Highway to Hell. We got Hendrix here. I don't know which one this is. The Cry of Love. The Essential, Jimi Hendrix. Emerson, Lake and Palmer. What's this one called though? Oh, yeah, brain salad surgery. Sorry. And we got ELP. This one's a mother of an album. Along with the mother of a title, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. Ladies and gentlemen. That's a fat one. Okay. What's that? 1, 2. We're stack 4 now? 1, 2, 3. Yep. On to 4. Okay, on to the next pile. We've got Elton John, Here and There. Elton John, don't shoot me. I'm only the piano player. Elton John, Rock with the Westies. How's that one? Elton John, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Bryan Adams, Cuts Like a Knife. ZZ Top, Fandango. CCR, Chronicle. The Cars. Jackson Browne, Running on Empty. Jackson Browne, Hold Out. The Who, Quadrophenia. The Who, The Kids Are All Right. Steve Miller Band, Fly Like an Eagle. Bryan Adams, Reckless. Depeche Mode, Some Great Reward. First band I ever saw in concert, by the way. Along with Nitzer Kaneb or something like that. I don't know who the hell they were. Murray Head, One Night in Bangkok. Carole King, Tapestry. Gowan, Strange Animal. This is Wings. Wild Life. Supertramp, Breakfast in America. Supertramp, Paris. Oh, that's heavy. Jeez. And Supertramp, Famous Last Words. On to the next. Okay. ABBA, Greatest Hits. ABBA, Voulez-Vous. ABBA, Super Trooper. Bad Company, Bad Co. Durhal John Oates, Rock and Roll Soul Part 1. Neil Young, Harvest. Gordon Lightfoot, Endless Wire. The Very Best of GL. Gordon Lightfoot, East of Midnight. Oh, man. Neil Diamond, recorded live at the Troubadour. Gold. Neil Diamond, Hot August Night. An Evening with John Denver. John Denver, Rocky Mountain High. John Denver, Some Days Are Diamonds. And right with your John Denver selection, you want to have your Judas Priest, British Steel. Always a good matchup. Followed by The Clash, London Calling. Queen, News of the World. And Rolling Stones, Goat's Head Soup. And on to the next. Okay, next one is Madonna, True Blue. Tom Jones, live in Las Vegas. This is an import of Pet Shop Boys, Do I Have To, Always on My Mind. Jethro Tull, Aqualung. Kiss, Rock and Roll. Rock and Roll Over, sorry. Neil Diamond, 12 Greatest Hits. Depeche Mode, Music for the Masses. DM, Personal Jesus. Where's the top there? Simple Minds, Alive and Kicking. Simple Minds, Don't You Forget About Me. Simple Minds, Once Upon a Time. Warren Zevon, Excitable Boy. Springsteen, Greetings from Asbury Park. Lionel Richie, Can't Slow Down. Depeche Mode, Behind the Wheel, Route 66 Mega Mix. Depeche Mode, Strange Love, maxi single. Depeche Mode, Strange Love. What was the difference again? Oh yeah, I was keeping these just because they're different. They're different album covers, and the back is different. I'm not sure what the real difference is between them. There's the side. So I don't know. James Taylor, Greatest Hits. ABBA, Greatest Hits Volume 2. ABBA. Oop. ABBA the album. Village People, Macho Man. Nazareth, Hair of the Dog. All right, on to the next. Alrighty, next, Police, Ghost in the Machine. Boston. No, sorry, Boston, Don't Look Back. Blondie, Auto-American. Billy Joel, An Innocent Man. Elton John, Captain Fantastic and the Brown Dirt Cowboy. Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Michael Jackson, Bad. Starship, Knee Deep in the Hoopla. Billy Joel, Glass Houses. Simon & Garfunkel, Greatest Hits. Rush, A Farewell to Kings. Frampton Comes Alive. Triumph, Stages. James Taylor, Gorilla. Bob Dylan and the Band, Before the Flood. Rolling Stones, Exile on Main Street. And Beatles, 65. And finally, Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, Deja Vu. All right, on to the next. All right, on to the next stack. This one's more of like a soundtrack kind of pile for some reason. Original motion picture soundtrack for Goldfinger. The Star Wars soundtrack. It's cool background. The Grease soundtrack. Golden Treasures, 50 hits by original artists. The Pretty in Pink soundtrack. Why do I got this? This might be one that we decide to eliminate. Young Guns 2 soundtrack. That could be one that's going to go for sure. Neil Diamond, jazz singer. I think this one can probably go too. Screaming 60s, Volume 1. I don't know, some of these 60s, these old 60s songs are kind of cool. I like it. Breakfast Club soundtrack. I don't know. Chariots of Fire soundtrack. That could probably go. Rocky 3 soundtrack. Footloose soundtrack. Sound of Music. Christ. I didn't know I had these. Top Gun soundtrack. This Is Rock. Foreigner Head Games. Foreigner? Yeah. Foreigner. Double Vision by Foreigner. REO Speedwagon. Wheels Are Turning. Kenny Rogers' Greatest Hits. And Bad Company, Straight Shooter. All right, on to the next. Okay, next is Fleetwood Mac, Tango in the Night. Cult, Sonic Temple. Fleetwood Mac. What's this one called again? Fleetwood Mac. Stevie Nicks, Belladonna. Stevie Nicks, Rock a Little. The Best of Mountain. Here's the front. The Doors, Alive She Cried. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Hard Promises. Cream, Wheels of Fire. Steppenwolf, 16 Great Performances. History of Eric Clapton. Rolling Stones, Made in the Shade. The Who, Big, Meaty, Beady, Big, and Bouncy. Beatles, 62 to 66. Springsteen, Born in the USA. Chicago. Chicago Live in Japan. Springsteen, Dancing in the Dark. Queen, Night at the Opera. Willie Nelson, Always on My Mind. Van Halen, Women and Children First. And American Graffiti original motion picture soundtrack. All right, on to the next. Alrighty, next is Led Zeppelin 2. Ozzy, Blizzard of Oz. Judas Priest, Screaming for Vengeance. Best of the Beach Boys. Springsteen, Chimes of Freedom, special 4-track 12-inch. The Band, The Last Waltz. There's this, my Transformers original television series score album. Rolling Stones, Get Your Ya-Ya's Out. Woodstock 2. Beach Boys, Pet Sounds. AC/DC, High Voltage. Rush, Exit, Stage Left. Alice Cooper's Greatest Hits. Deep Purple, Made in Japan. Oh, that's a heavy one too. Eric Clapton, 461 Ocean Boulevard. And that's it for that stack. On to the next. Okay, next is Heart, Dog and Butterfly. Talking Heads, True Stories. Steppenwolf, 16 Greatest Hits. Doors, LA Woman. Eagles, Desperado. Eurythmics, Be Yourself Tonight. Billy Joel, Songs in the Attic. Supertramp, Even in the Quietest Moments. Police, Every Breath You Take, the singles. Elton John, Reg Strikes Back. And Allman Brothers Band at Fillmore East Recorded Live. On to the next. Okay, next is Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers' Pack Up the Plantation Live album. Rolling Stones' Sticky Fingers. This is with the actual zipper that moves down. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. I don't know what this one is. It's Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, I guess. Bowie, Changes. Styx, audio file. Styx Equinox? Styx Equinox, this is the audio file series. Sorry. John Denver, Back Home Again. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Long After Dark. AC/DC, Let There Be Rock. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Damn the Torpedoes. And Pink Floyd, Reflection. What the hell does it say? A reflection of great dance songs. On to the next pile. All right, we got Billy Joel, The Stranger. Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Nazareth, Expect No Mercy. Jackson Brown, what does it say? Life, Late for the Sky. John Denver, Windsong. Windsong, yeah. Cheap Trick, Heaven Tonight. Springsteen, Darkness on the Edge of Town. Rush, Moving Pictures. Doors, Weird Scenes Inside the Gold Mine. Duran Duran, Rio. Wham, Make It Big. And Ringo Starr, Ringo. I think this is one that I'll probably definitely get rid of. All right, on to the next pile. Okay, starting off this pile, Loverboy, Big Ones. Blondie, Eat to the Beat. The Best of British Rock. Cyndi Lauper, She's So Unusual. Best of Blondie. The Knack, Get the Knack. Love Songs by the Beatles. Zappa, Joe's Garage. Heart. Yeah, Heart. Trooper, Hot Shots. Rush, All the World's a Stage. Flock of Seagulls. Air Supply, Lost in Love. Chilliwack, Lights from the Valley. Ghostbusters, Super Dusty cover soundtrack. Lighthouse, One Fine Morning. Eurythmics, Touch. And what's this one? Bob Seger, Like a Rock. And I think this is it for ones that I know are not doubles. So now this is the exciting part. All the next ones should be all ones that are doubles or triples. So let's take a look. Okay, so this should be all the doubles, triple section. And you're probably asking yourself, well, why do you got so many? Well, poor record keeping, being in a rush when you're buying, stuff like that. If it's cheap enough, I might pick it up as a double and then see if it's an upgrade, which would probably be cheaper if I just sort of did an accurate representation of what condition my stuff was in. But for the most part, I try not to buy stuff that's bad anyway. So yeah, that's why I got so many. So Blondie, Parallel Lines. 1, 2. So what I'm going to do is, with these doubles or whatever they are, go through and then keep the best one and let's sell off the other ones. Bob Seger, Stranger in Town. And Stranger in Town. Chicago 17. So I think I had one of these in my other pile, right? So I knew this one was a double. So this might be the worst one already. I don't know. Police, Synchronicity. And Synchronicity. So pick one of those ones. Outlandish, The More. I don't remember showing this one yet. So obviously, as we go through stuff, we'll see which ones are actually doubles and whatnot. Eagles, Greatest Hits. And Greatest Hits. Cheap Trick at Budokan. And the second one. And we got Toto and Toto. And we got Men at Work. And another one. And Pyromania. And another one. And Alice Cooper, Welcome to My Nightmare. And another one. And Van Halen. And Van Halen. Oh, see? Here's that other Chicago 17. So what's that? Number 2. And then that's the third one. And then David Bowie, Let's Dance, and Let's Dance. And basically I got another stack about a little bit bigger than this one, and that should be it. So let's go through the final stack and then we'll summarize everything. Guys, I lied. I think we actually got like 3 more piles. So let's just... Springsteen, Born in the USA. So we know we already have a copy of that one. Rolling Stones, Some Girls. This one I wasn't sure about. I think I might keep both just because of the variant covers. This is probably like the reissue one or something, and this one's got the one with the cutout faces. So I don't know. 78. What's this one? 78. I don't know. Maybe they did different variations. I don't know what's going on. I couldn't tell you. So we're looking at that one. Eagles, Hotel California. 2 of those. Eagles, Long Run. 2 of those. Yes, 90125, two of those. The Knack. This is definitely the double. We know we had the other one. So this might be the worst copy. I don't know. I'll have to double check. Kansas Left Overture. Best Legs in the Business. Tina Turner, Private Dancer. Chicago 16. And this one we're definitely getting rid of. That's just the comedy album, so I'm not going to bother with that one. And Corey Hart, First Offense. All right, 2 more stacks to go. Okay, well, it's only going to be 2 more stacks if I do 2 big stacks. So, Triumph Thunder 7, 2 of those bad boys. The Yes album. Cheap Trick Dream Police. 2 of those guys. Michael Jackson Thriller. I think one of these might be my childhood one, so I have to definitely keep that one. Wings at the Speed of Sound. ZZ Top Eliminator. Cars Heartbeat City. There's this, another comedy album. Let's get rid of that one. No. We got Bad Out of Hell. 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 We got 4 Bad Out of Hells. John Lennon Double Fantasy. What is this? MU, The Best of Jethro Tull. 2 of these guys. And Pink Floyd The Wall. And Pink Floyd The Wall. All right, final stack. We'll be right back. All right, guys, promise you this is the final stack. All right, well, we're not starting off right there anyway. I think this is just one I was getting rid of, even though it's got a pretty damn cool album cover. I don't know anything about the music specifically, but the Monks, Bad Habits. I just like that album cover. I don't know. I don't need to be keeping stuff just for, well, I don't know, maybe. Cars, Candio. Got 2 of those bad boys. That's going to be for my wife. For Christmas. What is this? Stereo Sound Spectacular. I don't know what this is. Sound effects album. I'll get rid of that. Lover Boy. White Reaper Does It Again. Oh yeah, this was like, I think I just picked this one up as a goof. It's one of those colored albums. I'm gonna get rid of that. This one I picked up just for the cover, so I don't know, but this is Klaatu. It's a cool album cover. Supertramp, Crisis, What Crisis? Saga, Silent Night. Probably get rid of that one. I think that was a Canadian band, right? That's from the inside. Springsteen, They're Born to Run. 2 of those. Monty Python album, so we'll probably get rid of that one. The Who, Tommy, and another one. 2 Tommies. Supertramp, Crime of the Century. We've got 2 of those. Rolling Stones, Hot Rocks, 64 to 71. Nope, sorry, hold on. 3rd Tommy. So we got 3 Tommies. Let's put those together. Hot Rocks, 2 of these guys. What's this again? Oh, Genesis, A Trick of the Tail. 2 of those. Got Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Got 2 of those. 2 of those. And what is this? Boston? Boston. And then here we go. Finally, The Police, Zenyatta Mondata. 2 of these guys. And that's it. I am not going to buy, I can keep my promise, I'm not going to buy another album until I get these guys organized and get a list together of what I'm selling from these guys. And maybe I guess maybe I'll share the list as well. I'll put it on, I guess I'll throw it on my Twitter account and on Instagram in case anyone's interested in anything. I prefer just to sell all the doubles as a lot, so I'll do like a list of all the ones I'm getting rid of and just do like a group sale just to get rid of them all. So anyway, if anyone's interested, let me know. And otherwise, thanks again for tuning in for this video. Again, part 1 of the great purge of my collection. Stay tuned for other videos where we'll be doing boxed PC games, magazines, CDs, cassettes, VHS I gotta get rid of, Blu-rays, DVDs, forgot about those, great. It's going to be a whole purge, a whole record keeping of what I have, essentially. And then a solid sit down and thinking of what I want to keep in my collection, how I want to refine it. Maybe even get rid of some consoles from up there before they fall on top of my head. Anyway, tune in for another video very soon, guys. Leave me a comment below. Tell me what you thought about any of these, if they were interesting to you at all. And stay tuned for a list of the ones I get rid of. Catch you again with another video very soon.